Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary where self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now, 248-910-3537.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
Yep, you already know what time it is. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. This is what we do every Monday through Friday, 9:15 to 11 something, whenever we decide to stop. Oh, Chaney, hit the other button. She can hit the stop button at any time. Today is going to be a great day. It's sun is shining. Chaney got her toes out. I'm just saying, it's a good day. Oh, my God. And Jay is singing while we on air. Okay. So, I could tell you came in hoping that attack you, so you could carry him back home and they multiply. She think gnats just multiply like that. That's crazy.
Gnats do, they can.
They don't multiply like that.
Okay.
They don't.
Okay.
They just don't go. There you go. They ain't gremlins. Anyway,
they not.
Fuck, they are. So,
no water on one.
They ain't not gonna fucking shut up. Anyway, hey y'all, today Brittany looked real grown today.
Well, I was reading. Shout out to everybody who went to the African Black Film Festival.
Yeah,
African American Black Film Festival. Yeah.
Yeah. Hope they learned. Hope they learned
The
something.
American Black Film Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they learned it well. Shout out to everybody who's been checking out and been riding with us since the beginning of June 2nd, 2020. Tomorrow, the anniversary of podcasting will be 6 years old. The little motherfucker, 6. But shout out to podcasting and everybody who's been along with the ride. We had Sharisse in the building. We had Brittany in the building.
What up, though?
We got hold on, I got. There we go.
Thank you.
Don't worry about
supposed to get up.
Don't worry. You can just slide your ass over. Anyway, so we also got Chaney on the ones and twos. Is bringing us to you. Y'all already know what time it is. There she go. Look at sunshine.
Hey, y'all. Good morning.
I call it sunshine.
I'm low.
No, too late.
I'm low.
Your jacket look totally
You
different
gotta fix
color.
it.
I gotta fix the little shirt.
Look like we matching, don't it?
Yeah. That's right. Wait,
I gotta fix that. Yeah, you right, Miss
Yeah, and I mean, we look like we matching from head to toe because she got on black pants and everything. Shout out to
Listen, comfortability is best.
Yeah.
Nobody tell him to tear by your attire, though. Like,
It's okay.
I'm so glad you're doing.
Listen.
So glad you're doing
It's a
the
good
news when
day.
you're leaving.
Don't do that.
Too soon. Brittany is in deep concentration, y'all. I never heard her be quiet.
Oh, man.
Then look at the face.
Well, I am in deep concentration.
Okay. Because I'm no comedian. Jokers wild. If you want to be tame, I treat you like a child, and you're gonna be named. None of the enemy, not even the friend of me, because you get fried in the end when you pretend to be competing.
Okay, I'm live with that.
Too soon. Brittany, how was your weekend?
It was good.
Okay.
I had a good weekend.
What'd you say?
I had a good weekend.
That's what's up. I had a great weekend. I moved.
Moving is a process.
Everything was a process. I never seen nobody move a house with 2 SUVs and 3 cars in my life. I swear to God.
Listen, shout out to your village.
Yeah, shout out to my people.
Yeah, because I ain't had no movers. My movers was my little cousin. Shout out to y'all. Like,
it's hard to find movers.
It is.
Yeah.
That's not trying to charge a leg and an arm, and you may have to make a few trips. So
it's actually a good business to get into.
So I met these 2 guys and moved.
Mm-hmm.
They are incredible. Mm-hmm. I mean, incredible and phenomenal. Jay Sharisse is here.
Good morning, Cal.
Hey, Judith.
What?
Good morning, Richard.
Hey,
Good morning, Richard.
Every time I see the profile
Good
picture, it
morning,
makes
Richard.
me smile.
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Yes, shout out to
And I see the chats on YouTube. So what up, though, King Red?
Okay, who?
King Red, 4545.
That's what's up, King Red. YouTube is popping. Everything's popping our way, so that's what's up.
Okay.
So I'm telling the Rise and Ground Morning crew, don't forget to get y'all jackets. We can order them today. So
I need to see the black one.
I got to design it.
Like,
Thank you, Britt. Now
you
we
keep
can
saying
talk.
that.
Now we
Yeah,
can
I
talk
said I wasn't
business.
ordering until my other option.
How about you don't have no option this month?
Well, it was definitely in the chat.
Oh, it is June 1, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll make them black and yellow and black when we go
Black
out.
and
with
yellow,
it.
black and yellow.
It
Oh,
gotta
my
be.
God. Henry Ford colors. Wow.
Dang, Henry Ford.
That
color.
is Henry Ford colors.
It ain't black and yellow. Henry Ford is brown.
It is.
Yeah.
What Henry Ford you go to?
Shut your ass up. You ain't even been to Detroit. So
I'm like, it's perhaps I'm wrong, but I'm surely about it.
Good morning, Mark.
Hey, Mark. The
what up, though,
women.
Mark? The women's.
Good morning, Dorian.
Mark is about to start his podcast.
No, Mark,
so.
I miss you though. Like, I miss Mark always saying the women's and
The women.
yeah. Miss you, Mark. Hope all is well.
Miss you, Mark. Hope all is well. Jay, how was your weekend?
Please.
My weekend was amazing.
Besides you helping me out move. Jay, me
That was the only amazing part about my weekend.
Oh.
You got to get out and
Oh, you're right. It was brown and
No,
gold.
I'm just kidding.
Brown and gold, red and gold.
You have to.
So many. Okay, so many
you-
colors. Too many.
You have to don't never check fake me, baby. When I know I'm trying to know about. So
First of all, it was more than
Everyone
browns.
do your
It
fact
was
checks.
burgundy as well.
it was hard burgundy first, then it was brown.
Anyway,
So,
so yeah, I was just dealing with some family stuff and
brown and gold, yeah. Told you. That's-
Now, I believe Richard.
Richard went to him before.
I went to Henry Ford.
Richard.
That's what I believe
You
Richard.
went to Henry Ford and you thought it was black and gold?
I did. So, that's that Henry Ford education right there. And after just sitting there and dealing with it for a whole day, letting it sit and coming to a realization, you know, I got that magic call yesterday, you know, that help was needed and shit.
Yeah, I called Jay.
Help is on the way.
Snatched off that overcoat and that S came out and I was like, here I come.
Maybe that
overcoat.
it was a J. So listen, I'm not gonna lie. Me and Jay went to about 1,000 places in 2.5, 3 hours. I swear to God, you'd be amazed how many spots we hit
Shout
in
out for
3
your
hours.
village.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she tried to pick up some shit. Her back said, "No, bitch." Anyway, so
I knew how much to help. I said,
Listen,
I can get into the stair.
to the stair.
That's all I can do.
I tried to just pick it up and said, nah.
I said, no,
My
I can
bad,
help
player.
with the little posters.
I have grabbed everything this back is going to allow. We're going to leave these boxes and stuff to everybody else.
Yeah.
Can do.
I'm not
That's
gonna
where the
lie.
men's
And
come
hey,
in
let me
at.
tell you, this man right here was like, Jay, we are everybody else. I said, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to cheer you on while you doing it. And he did all of them. I'm like, come on. You got it. And he was like, one more stare. One more stare.
Oh yeah, Chaney
He
felt them
was tired
steps.
as hell.
That's why I was like, I can carry you
Chaney
too.
felt them steps. She was like,
Let me tell you something. Them
I-
stairs is disrespectful.
I had to come up with a plan. I said, listen, I'll bring it to you. Take it up. We got to get a system going.
Listen, if I was there in the beginning, we'd have had just some sheets going down that mug and making it a ramp. Slide down. Slide down. I had no clue. The first house, I'm like, okay. And then the second, I'm like, wait, hold up.
the steps the same.
This is some disrespectful shit.
Yeah.
Because these are 4 flights that you're asking me. You asking me to go up one, come down one, then go up another, and come. Hey, that's 4 flights I'm doing each trip.
Each trip.
I say, yeah, this nigga owe me some fish, so he went and took me to a halal place in Dearborn.
Boy,
I
that
didn't know they
fish.
had allowed fish. What?
Yes.
I thought it was just chicken.
Man, and we got that red snapper boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But please, if you go, please tell them
Debone it
to fillet it.
and take the bones out. Please. Take the
My
bones.
God, I did not know they was just gonna
Oh, that's real
take the
Cal.
shells off and cut that mug, butterfly it, and then throw it in the grease. I did not know that that's what they was gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He
That's
didn't know.
real.
He said it would help.
I mean, it
Where
was,
the hell y'all see that at?
it was only 3 cars and 2 SUVs. Hey, it didn't matter. I was cool with that.
Gotcha.
Listen, even if he didn't help with that, he could have helped with the strength part. Cal, that box. Go over there. Listen.
Hey, Cal, while you
Hell.
playing, I still got like 4 more boxes I gotta get. So
Cal, like I'm not available today.
We not-
Yeah, still got
About 4 more.
over there. That it was just like, just can't do it.
Yeah.
You were the only man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was the only dude.
God bless you.
But I tell you what, I left the house in good condition.
That's
Oh,
what
I tell you that
See?
exercise was
it dry?
good.
No.
Oh.
It was really, really different. I've never had a whole fish just fillet. I mean, just
Just fried.
butterflied and fried
Yeah.
with the.
The fin is still on it.
Did they
Listen.
They had to cut them off.
That
They should
threw
cut the
me
fins,
off.
the tail, the head.
They cut the head. The tail was even still on there.
Yeah.
So when we opened it, I said, "Oh my!"
I tell you what, it was good though.
It was.
It was amazing.
And it tastes so fresh.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm not
Yeah.
a fisher.
It wasn't dry.
You don't
Dorian,
eat anything outside of chicken.
Or shrimp soup, but not a
Dorian, it
fisher.
wasn't dry at all.
Even their chicken place that was
Oh
in
my
there,
God.
they have a Chester that's in there. He got a drum and I got a wing. Even the chicken tastes totally different, and it was, you could tell that it was fried in something different. It did not taste like grease.
It wasn't like
Okay.
vegetable
It
oil.
may have been a
Man, it
it
was-
oil.
It was
It was
good.
air fried.
It was.
It was-
It wasn't big. It
wasn't
wasn't
air
big.
fried.
And gave that look.
Shannon, I mean,
little crunch.
Brittany.
It wasn't air fried. It was good.
It was broasted. Actually, it was broasted.
I
It was
can tell
good.
you that
I
it's
hate
gonna make
roasted
me.
chicken.
It's
No.
gonna make me come from where I live to it. Like it was good.
Yeah.
was air
And then Jay took me to the meat market, Chaney, where
That's real.
I get the little lamb ribs. It was good.
They just be putting animals together.
Listen, and to watch them de-skin the lamb ribs, I said, okay,
What you de-skinning them for?
okay.
Because you don't want all the skin on there. You want all
The
that
skin is what holds the flavor.
You don't take your skin off
No.
your regular ribs?
Shanny.
That's what I'm eating.
Skin is not the flavor. The fat is the flavor.
Okay, well, I don't cook them. But I thought you was supposed to keep everything on. I just show up when the food done. With that part. And then I don't really do the grilling. I don't really mess with the ribs. I'll leave that to my grandma. I might help with the sauce and flip them over a few times, but yeah.
So yeah, yesterday was very adventurous. What you about to say, Brittany?
So you made sure that everyone ate.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
yeah, everyone. It was just me.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
you made sure your crew ate.
Well, the crew. It was just
As
the
long as you
crew.
did something.
Yeah. So it
Rob
was
said
good.
it was fresh out of River Rouge.
You know what? Ain't no red snapper in River Rouge.
Hell no. So
Hell. That lets
We
me
need
know
to go
that you
back
are
to
not a
Michael
fisher.
Point.
and what is it? Worked hard. The crew worked hard, but Miles participated on his own move. As there was no, the hell I did not.
What did he carry?
He carried everything that was heavy.
Everything.
He carried everything that was heavy.
Yeah, it was
The
crazy.
Arabic brothers don't play when it comes to food.
They do not.
At all.
That can go right into
It was so, I mean, it was really, really great to the point where I'm going to go back there and take myself out this month to a little dinner at two of the places that he recommended.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it tasted very clean. I like that.
Yeah, Miles is a big bag. He be knowing some places to eat. He do be knowing some places to eat. So shout out to that.
well, I go out by myself a whole lot. So
Well, you definitely go to the gay bar a lot.
no, I don't. First of
That's
all,
one bar you go to.
I don't go to the gay bar a lot at all.
You gotta clear it up. We live. We
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Well, I will tell you, y'all want to go.
You go
But
enough.
I wanna go.
You want to go tonight?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Actually,
you had a ball.
It's
but I
Monday,
need to
Miles.
go.
It's Monday.
Oh, we need to go Wednesday then.
That's still during the week.
I have no intention.
Wednesday got $4.
Listen,
$4.
I made it to the stage where it's like I just felt
How
like
is the
you
food?
only
They
should
don't have
party
food.
on the
They don't have no
weekend.
food.
I
Hold
think
up.
you should
Weekday.
only party on the weekend.
Hold up. They ain't got food.
Just
I'm
drink.
not going to no goddamn gay bar for
Eat
just
before
a
you
drink.
come.
Sponsorship.
I mean, there's no gay bar just for drinks.
Yes.
That's
No,
when you get them, though.
I'm-
You eat before you come,
Yeah.
before you go, and then you get lit
Right.
on the drinks.
I need
Or
to
you
eat.
get lit on the drinks and then go
Just tall
eat.
for $4.
I understand that, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I can care less about the drinking. I want to eat.
Oh,
All I
wow.
need is 2 drinks. I'm good.
If anybody can see you in my eyes right now, I don't care about drinking right about none either. I love the fact that I haven't been drinking at
A
all.
guppy.
Before you got put in the room. Shut up. It came out.
You know what?
Dorian, the hell with
Dorian,
you.
shut up.
Can we get the introduction for the news, please?
Oh. You know, I need to do a recording.
Kel said that too. Kel said
See,
that.
me and Judas be on the same page.
Yeah, because yours they are different, but
Yeah,
I like them all, which is so
do
crazy.
a few different versions of it, and then we can have a variety on which one we gonna
Like
play.
how I did for the YouTube
Yeah.
thing. I think I just need to do a recording. That's okay.
That'll
We'll do
work.
that. We'll do that. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We are going to Jay with the news.
like I said, it just always get better on. She be using different words, her tone,
It's the
her
tone.
pitch, everything be
the tone.
different.
Yeah,
Thank you
big
so
ass
very
head.
much, Brittany.
Yeah.
Chaney always bringing me in a way.
Michael
Give me
going crazy.
energy. Appreciate it. And here we go. Jay with the news. Y'all are going to have some good times this summer. I am only going to be speaking about the good stories. It
Thank
will
God.
not be any negative stories
No
on
bad
Monday.
news.
You want to know why? Because the weekend for a lot of people is just the time to relax, and I don't think that Monday should come in so rough and hard. So nothing but great news today. The world's largest inflatable bounce park opens in Troy for 3 weeks. The world's largest inflatable bounce park is now open outside Oakland Mall for a little over 3 weeks. The World Duck Bounce Park is bringing massive inflatables, big slides, and non-stopping bouncing fun to Troy from May 31st through June 21st. The pop-up attraction is designed for kids, families, and thrill seekers looking for an indoor activity, weekend outing, or a place for kids to jump, play, and burn off some of that energy. Hours are 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the weekends. More details on ticket prices are available on the Royal Oak Duck Bounce Park's website. Or you can always go to the MetroDetroitNews.com. Also, there are...
You know what? I want to say this.
You always have
Somebody
to interrupt
always
the news.
the dang on news.
Well,
Go on, Charlemagne.
That's what he remind me of.
Listen,
Just please go on, Charlemagne.
DJ MV, I think you're gay. So listen, no, I mean, so the simple fact, Oakland Mall got a bouncy house because they don't got shit else there. There's no more stores in
I haven't been in a very long time, so I'm not...
Macy's gone.
Macy's gone.
That hurt my
only in
heart.
Somerset.
That was the
I think it might
closest
be
one
in
to
no.
me.
Wait, Macy's is going out of Oakland Mall?
Yeah,
Yes.
they've been gone for about a year.
Yeah, it's been gone.
So, so
They
they.
do have
Thrill
stores
is
there.
gone.
Like H&M is still there.
Thrill
Victoria's
is gone.
Secret's still there.
How you,
Yes.
Cinnabon is still
Pink
there,
is
which is
still
very
there.
important.
Cinnabon is very
Pink
important.
don't
Claire's is there. JCPenney
Wait a
is
minute.
there.
Speaking of Cinnabon, have y'all seen the Cinnabon trucks?
Yes. You're late.
Yeah.
You're late.
No, I'm not late. I'm just
I
hungry.
never really been a Cinnabunner. Like I'll eat it if it's available, but I'll never order
A
it.
Cinnabunner.
I'll eat it, but I'm only
Cinnabon
eating
in
maybe
the summer.
1 to 3 bites, and
Okay.
then it's like, okay, we got to put that down. It's way too much sugar.
I personally think all the malls will be making a comeback, but that's me.
Me
You
too.
think so?
Yeah,
I believe that.
I think that they're doing some renovation.
I believe
and-
all the malls will be making a comeback.
I believe-
Except for Northland and Eastland.
No, Northland coming back. Northland coming.
Northland? How? When there's
It's
a whole
gone.
No,
entire
they
apartment buildings.
No, but I forgot there's still some of the building there.
They just,
Well, there's probably going to be like a Partridge Creek type of vibe.
That's exactly how it's gonna be,
But
yeah.
it's not going to be more Northland.
That's not going to be
it's
Northland.
not gonna be Northland.
Can we
But
finish the news?
Nothing would ever be Northland.
Let's finish the news.
Thank you so very
Thank
much,
you. Let's
Brittany.
finish the
I don't
news,
like
please.
your attitude,
Let's
Brittany.
finish the news, please.
4 Metro Detroit festivals bring rides, food, and fireworks
Yeah.
this weekend. Several Metro Detroit communities are hosting festivals and carnivals this weekend with rides, food, games, and live entertainment. In Livonia, the AM Rotary Carnival continues Saturday from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. And Sunday from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's a lie. That's nice. The carnival is being held at 7 Mile and Middlebelt with rides, food, and daily wristband options. Also, Centerline's Independent Festival is also happening at Memorial Park. The festival runs Saturday from noon to 11 p.m. with carnival rides, food trucks, live music, and fireworks. It continues Sunday from noon 6 p.m. with a petting zoo farm scheduled from noon to 6. Grosse Isle Island Fest is taking place at Grosse Isle Municipal Airport through Sunday. Dang, they are so big. They got to hold it at the airport. The event includes carnival rides, food, vendors, entertainment, and family activities. Oakland County, one of the counties that I really love, the Birmingham Village Fair continues in downtown Birmingham near the Shane Park. The fair runs Saturday from noon to 9 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 9 p.m. with ride, games, food, and family entertainment. That is the great news that we will be sharing today. Also, very last one, I apologize, I forgot it was 3. New bike track will let cyclists loop around Belle Isle without crossing vehicle traffic.
Oh, that's dope.
Visitors heading to Belle Isle will soon notice changes to both traffic flow and bike lanes as the Michigan Department of Natural Resources work to improve safety and reduce backups across the park. The biggest change for drivers will be on Central Avenue. You know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. A section of the road between the Picnic Way and the Portage Way will become a 2-way, meaning vehicles will be able to travel in both directions. Well, that's what a 2-way. Yeah, that's what a
2-way supposed to be about. Go both
okay.
ways.
So, yes, that is great. I'm not going to continue to read the story because it is very, very long, and it already pissed me off with it making it seem like we don't know what a 2-way is here in Michigan. If you want to read the rest of the story, as always, you can go to the MetroDetroitNews.com. And that was Jay with the news.
The news. Thank you, Jay, for reporting all the good news. Also, I'm just now seeing. Good morning. You know what I mean,
Hey, Yaya.
I just realized how long the Joe Louis Greenway is. It goes always from downtown. It go across the whole city.
Is that the one you showed me yesterday?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. it goes all the way across the city, and it's wonderful. So if y'all want to take a long ass walk, get on Joe Louis Greenway. It starts downtown, and you'll wind up in Dearborn.
Yeah,
for sure. So,
and the one the ending in Dearborn is beautiful.
Yeah,
it is beautiful.
I mean, all of it's beautiful. Even you walk, you even go through Livernois through that area. It's kind of really dope. They not finished yet. They projected to be finished by the end of the summer, though.
Yeah, so I just read something.
Well,
with this little girl, she just went viral for being ungrateful that her parents bought her a Honda for her graduation.
Yeah,
she wouldn't have it.
Very upset.
She wouldn't have that motherfucker.
She said, "I was expecting a Benz or a BMW. Mom, you drive a G-Wagon. Why would you get me a Honda?"
See, that's what I'm talking about. What you call that when you supposed to be?
She said, "You can sell it. I don't want it."
She won't have shit.
Oh, she's so ungrateful.
She'll become a hooker by the time she's 20.
Ungrateful. What's the word? What's the word? She think that
entitled. That's what I'm looking for.
It would definitely. You wouldn't have anything. You definitely gonna go ahead and walk. Look at Chaney. You got so much to say, don't you? Yeah. Of course, you that parent. You're that parent.
No.
Yeah, no. Honestly, that
She's
is
gonna
very
walk.
much ungrateful.
Hell yeah, that's ungrateful.
Wait a minute.
Because she could,
has which means I feel like a however is coming.
Yeah, no, but she could be on a bus, she could be walking.
Absolutely.
So
Or
just a
riding a
means
bike.
of exactly. So just a means of transportation, and she should be happy because a Honda got a V4. That's good on gas.
It got an engine.
Well, here's the thing for me. You don't have nothing.
I get. I'm just saying a V4 is good on gas.
But here's my thing.
A G-Wagon,
you don't have
anything.
anything. So you should be appreciative of whatever you get.
And then the mere fact that you think it's my job to help you stay on my level, really?
Right.
Ooh, but that's your fault, Mom, because look at your entitled child.
It's definitely the parents'
She's
fault.
just gonna walk.
Mom is the most materialistic now, upset daughter.
But you do got a G-Wagon. But I don't mean a person is materialistic. They just like what they like. And if you gonna pay for it, pay for what you like.
I get it.
Because you're gonna be mad when that
Those are
bill
your
come
hands.
and it's not what you want, and you're settling, and then you look at it and you be
I got
like,
it.
dang.
Well, I think that's what we talked about sometime last week. We were talking about the process, and a lot of people think that they can skip the process. You just graduated. You don't know how to drive yet.
Why would I put you in there with that? And
Why
then at
would
your
I?
age, the insurance is
My
gonna be
insurance
twice
is
as
already
high
gonna be
for
high.
a newer
First of all-
vehicle.
So let me
Newer
see how you do
vehicle.
with it. Like, if you're not faithful in the least, you won't be faithful in the much. So we'll start off small, and then you can work your way up.
Yeah.
And if that's what you want, you can save to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Buying you
probably
a
your
Benz.
first vehicle, and you think that your first vehicle as a first-time driver is supposed to be in something that costs
I knew
more than
it.
you
I
probably
knew
worth
it.
right now.
Who is that, Duran? Here we go.
Not even what she worth. Calling you on the
Here
air.
we go.
Good morning. Hey, I gotta,
fingers
morning.
itching.
I got a relatable story that actually happened this morning.
Okay.
One of my clients, her son, he's 15 and be 16 in 2 weeks,
Okay.
and his father then bought him a brand new Ram 1500 with the Hemi in it. He isn't even driving yet, and his mother was like, "Well, why don't I could have got you a BMW, like a 3 Series?" He was like, "What, a M4, which is like a $70,000-$80,000 car?" And long story short, these parents who are quote unquote wealthy, they build these. I call them baby Donald Trumps. They just nepo babies. Right?
Yes.
And then we and the world have to deal with these nepo babies, these arrogant, entitled assholes.
Yes.
Every day, everywhere, because someone didn't tell Junior, like, listen, everything costs money.
Dumbass, right.
And
Sponsorship.
it's just, and like I said, she's
Dummy.
going back and forth with him about this car, right? And then me and the mom, we talking to him like, listen, even your dad, his father drives a Cybertruck, right? He a pretentious asshole. Anyway, he drives a Cybertruck, and
That
he drove
spaceship-looking car.
Yeah, the spaceship, the ugly ass car.
Yeah.
And so he's driving the Ram truck because he got to pay those business and stuff. He said he came back and gave his son back the truck. Like, you know what? I see why I got me a battery powered car. Because he's like, we're telling him like, dude, you got the worst kind of car and the worst time for gas.
Right.
And he's like, oh, I'm going to be, but the entitlement, Like he's going back and forth, and I'm like, shoot, dude, I would have been at 16. I had the family hand me down.
You know,
and I had to work. I had to go to work to have that car.
The real sad part is anybody that's getting these vehicles that is souped up like this, they need to be able to take a separate driving test.
Yes,
because you're putting your children who are new drivers in a vehicle that you yourself as a supposed to be skilled driver may not even be able to handle the speed.
Yes.
And then you wonder why they wrecking so quickly.
Yes.
Because they don't know the power of the vehicle that they even have. Like, I don't even understand.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And which you and I know what's going to happen, right? It's going to happen within the first year.
Absolutely. The first 6 months.
I'm just right. Maybe sooner 3 months. I'm laughing because at the end of the day, y'all creating these little entitled assholes. And then when the shit hit the fan and mom and dad cut them off, what the first thing they want to do? They want to rob Ryan or your ass. They're gonna kill you.
Right.
I really shouldn't ask this question, but I just want to know: are they white or black? I'm sorry, I just
They're white. They gotta be
Worse
white.
than that, Brent. Worse than that, they're Chaldean.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I just want to know because it makes a difference.
They want to be niggas.
Not really.
I mean, right.
But not really.
They want to be black. Listen. So at the end of the day,
Black parents doing the same thing now.
that's what I said. But they want to be black. So they want to be blacker. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we had to really look at the fact that
I just wanted to know.
Money is not money no more. The way we look at money,
Obviously not.
So
Well, Trump told us that during COVID when everybody kept doing stimulus checks. We all know that.
you make sure you use it wisely.
I would say we had to use it for everything that we needed coming back.
Thank you, Dorian.
Thank you, Dorian.
Well, thanks, Dorian.
We love that you understood the assignment.
Thank you. So listen,
Cal, I don't know because
who the hell is Roy?
Who was that?
I was gonna say, you know.
Listen, I'm not seeing no comments. This is
refresh.
crazy.
What up, though,
I want to know
Omar?
what Omar said. Hey, what's up? What's up with worse than that? I don't understand what he means by that.
Omar Chaldean.
I know he is. Is that why he put the laugh out loud after?
Yeah, but Omar is like the coolest Chaldean I ever met in my life.
Yeah.
And he called bullshit.
Omar, how do you feel about this?
I think that's why he laughed after. I think he was. I think he was being sarcastic.
Omar, let us know when you can come on, bro. We'll let
No. I mean, what do you feel about the
Absolutely.
scenario? Like, would he?
I think he said what's
Call
up
in.
with worse
Call
than
in.
that.
810.
I think he had a.
Yeah, I want to say. Let's talk about it.
When I say Omar is Omar black. Omar, my brother. That's my brother.
In the comments.
That's my brother right there. That's my brother. And so,
Well, he is a
listen,
man of color.
Dorian saying worse than that.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Well, Omar, you know.
Omar, you already.
know. Chaldeans are a little.
Oh, okay.
I just signed on, so I didn't hear.
Would you purchase your daughter and or son a? Was it?
A very expensive vehicle for their very first vehicle.
It was a Ram
like a-
with the Hemi on it, and the father drove a Cybertruck.
And 16.
Okay. At 16.
At 16.
Do you feel like pretty much? Do you feel like
he's not even 16 yet?
your child's first car should be luxury? I guess that's the.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. So,
Well, my first car was a luxury car to me.
See, okay, listen. I was able to go when I wanted to.
what was your first car, Brittany?
A car.
No, for real. What was it?
My first car was an Escort.
Mine's
Really?
Nice.
1982 Daytona
Dodge Daytona.
that I wish I still had.
Hey, I was 30 and mine was I was 30. Mine was the 92 Escort. I love small cars.
Really?
So I used before.
You can't drive. No, you can't drive. Like, you gotta drive small cars.
No.
I was gonna say my first
Chaney
car.
car is too big for you.
Saying I didn't need compact because my first car, I think it was a 2012 Ford Escape.
Okay, that's dope.
I like the older looking models.
For me, though.
Yeah, I had the leather seats. You couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I was.
The reason I like smaller cars is because I did music. By me producing music, they had the best sound system in the smaller dome.
No, you just couldn't drive.
No. I'm telling
I
you.
just know I wanted the old school for my very first one, and I got one.
Well, I don't believe
I
that,
love old school
Dorian.
vehicles.
I don't believe that.
No, a lot of people believe white folks just spoil their kids. Everybody.
I don't think that they do. I think that they set them up for success.
Mine was
in the favor, and the success allows them to have flexibility.
Yaya had one of the best vehicles with the worst transmission.
Yeah.
But you had a Saturn.
Saturn, yeah.
Well, how's the best vehicle then?
I mean,
I never had a Saturn.
Because when they get 100, you can go from 0 to 100,000 miles, 150 miles, but after that, that's a wrap.
if I was loaded, and I mean loaded,
well,
then maybe get them a nice car.
Blazers
I
are
just
good.
bought my 16-year-old a Savage Title Blazer. I know that's right.
So that was
There you go.
But it's still a decent car.
It's a decent car, yes.
That's what's up, Omar.
Shout out to you, Omar.
Omar, most black people don't get their first cars until they're 18, 19. So I'm just being honest with you. So congratulations.
I mean, Kevin, what is that?
He had a Cutlass.
I mean, both my daughters got their vehicles at 16.
Oh, I know.
But their vehicles at that time could not cost more than $5,000, and both of my daughters literally just got rid of those vehicles within the past maybe 3 years. So they had their vehicle.
Longevity.
Oh yeah, they had their vehicle for a very, very long time.
No, so
Very long
I got
time.
my car for Christmas.
I would never get a 16-year-old car. I would never get a 16-year-old person a car because
that's why you not my parent.
Shake.
Hold on.
Thank God you wasn't my dad.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Omar said you gave his car to college.
Right, I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why is because I believe the responsibility needs to be reckoned with. If a person is not responsible, I just need.
They're not going to be responsible with the vehicle either.
Well, I guess my parents did the opposite. Thank God, because that made me a better driver because I got a car earlier.
That's the thing.
Also,
I feel like if you can vote, you should be able to drive.
Well, guess what? You can't vote at 16.
You said, well, 18 you can. No, that's what I said. When you
And
at
at 18, you can go ahead and sign that title yourself.
I had my car a year before I turned 16, and I drove that car.
No. But Brittany, let's just say that you got 2-parent household.
Okay, we're done.
And you didn't live in the city of Detroit.
I mean, like I said, my daughters got their first vehicles at 16.
Well, congratulations.
I mean, because that's what
fairly normal.
That's normal. That's what was normal in my family.
Had
I
car
started
at
driving
16.
at 14. And you could go to 14 to 8 months or 14 to 9 months. So I did driver's training and I did all of that.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
If things put in place, sure. When children do not show responsibility, it's a no.
When they're not showing responsibility, that's on the parent.
That's how you gain the responsibility by giving it to them. They're only able to show you.
If you've already shown me all the way up until here that you're unresponsible, why would I then give you a vehicle to then for you to hopefully show me responsibility?
But
You
tell a kid that they're irresponsible, they're gonna continue to be irresponsible.
If a child is irresponsible, that has a lot to do with the parenting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My third car was a 68 Chevy. Okay, now.
We don't need you to go down your car history, love. We just said first cars and first cars only. Dorian, not
her oldest got a car at 16 too.
Well, congratulations, y'all.
I know that's right, y'all. Mean I was not driving them girls around.
I guarantee you, a father will be like, "No, I'm making sure that you're gonna be straight." Calling your name.
Oh, Natalie, I like that first car.
Let me preface it what I said earlier about the
hell no, Dorian.
Okay,
this is a particular. Did you say privacy?
Particular wealth. So the child has been watching mom and dad make a lot of money and do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so he's thinking like, yeah, I'm not broke. I mean,
exactly.
no, you are broke, but they're not.
Exactly.
But a lot of the people I do know that are Chaldeans, their children actually are entrepreneurs at 17 and 18.
Facts.
And the parents will help them, assist them in guiding them to go get their own cars.
Oh,
because
yeah, very
they can
true.
afford it.
If not, they own the damn lot. So.
Right. Listen, I know a lot of them.
But he said something very key. He said they guide them.
Yeah.
As soon as your kids turn 18, y'all boom, they grown. I'm done.
I know a 20-year-old that owns a gas station because his father passed away, right?
Yeah, he inherited
and
it.
his friends have a car broker.
I'm sorry.
You know what's that? That would say.
I'm sorry, Dorian. Go ahead.
So when you see so many different, nationality different other than black folk, they already see. Listen, I learned about car brokering 20, 30 years ago.
Right.
And so they've already mastered that avenue as far as leasing and getting cars, high-end cars. And it really is just good money management and good credit. But see, we don't raise our children to go out here and work and save their money. We raise them, well, because you grew up in a single home, or I'm gone all the time, I'm gonna just buy you a car, or I'm gonna just give you everything. But you're not building anything of substance. You're just basically building another person that's out here that's gonna have bad credit and have a bad attitude and entitled. And like I said before, the intended victim in most of these cases are the ones that the parents really had a lot of money and was giving them everything. Those Nepo babies, them the ones that's gonna end up killing mama. Right? Look, the whole, we're gonna kidnap grandma. All of that.
Dorian,
I know about that too.
Dorian, somebody has to flip the burgers, baby. Everybody is not made for greatness, and that's just what it is.
That's just what it is.
Right. I mean, and it's just what it is. Everybody is not made to do that path. Somebody has to flip the burgers, baby. Somebody got to clean the bathroom. Somebody has to do these other jobs. However,
out here,
they make good money.
Like, I understand what you're saying. I made my daughters. I knew people who were starting businesses. This is when social media first started taking off. I made my children learn social media so they can then help these older people who were starting these businesses with their social media accounts. And this is when they were still in high school. So I get what you're saying. It's definitely all on the parents.
Yeah. And
definitely all on the parents that teach our kids those things. However, let me say this. I cannot ask someone whose cup is empty, I cannot ask them to teach. So it's going to take us to teach the ones that are still still not there. I was trying to get a good word, but
parents, or you talking about the children?
I'm talking about the parents.
Yes,
we have to be able to teach the parents so they can then teach the kids. It has to be a trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
I speak, people be like, you should mentor children. I'm like, I don't need to mentor the kids. I need to talk to the parents.
Yes.
I'm used to having adult conversations. And I can reach people if I talk like, listen, you raised, and a lot of people are like, well, what you know about raising kids? I done been raising a whole bunch of damn kids because their parents ain't been functional, right?
Right.
I had this conversation with Lake yesterday on the internet about this. And to be honest with you, a lot of parents are just, it's guilt. Oh, I couldn't do this, so I'm gonna just do this, right? And you're not making these people, you're not growing these children right. They're not growing up right. And we're seeing it in real time. We're seeing it in real time. We've had a long period of time when prosperity, like when black folks just not getting some money, right? From just working at the factory or even starting our own business, we've expanded the market. We're now investing, we're doing, so we are up. Now, with that being said, why not teach our children to do the same thing? I see it in Jewish communities. I see it in Chaldean communities. I see it in Korean and certain Christian white communities. They got their kids out here working. You want that truck? You want that car? Son, you got to work. We'll help you out.
Check
and you
the
can
sound.
have your own. But what are we, if we giving our kids and just making excuses? Now, I will say this though, Jack. You got daughters? I think every female should be a driver. At 16 and up.
Right.
That's my personal opinion.
Okay.
I agree with you at 100%, but we got everybody that had their own daddy. So we got big problems in the community. I'm just saying, everybody got their own daddy. You got a daddy over here, you got a mama over here, you got a daddy over here. We don't even know what family means. And all the other communities you mentioned understand family and the dynamic. But you know, we could talk about that all day.
Yeah.
But that is one of the issues.
And in these communities, they ain't got no Malcolm X's. They ain't got no Martin Luther Kings.
Well, you know why? Because they have daddies in the house.
That's true. And then here's the thing too. When we go to the whole buying cars, buying cars in dealerships, a lot of the parents already have rapport with the dealership that they're going to be bringing their kids to make further purchases, and they already have
fathers in the house
and being able to teach them how to be able to navigate.
It's fathers. It don't have nothing to do with no relationship with the people at the
See,
time.
Chaney,
Eddie OJ
It's
say
the
on
father.
family. What did Eddie OJ say on
It's
the
the
song
father.
Family Reunion? He said the father is the what? He's the guider.
That's
He's the
it.
guider.
It is the
We don't
fathers.
that job isn't to nurture you. Our job is to guide you
Guide.
along in this world and point you in the right direction. And the first thing you need to do, you have to be industrious. You have to work, because the world will kick your ass the moment we cut our way.
Sponsorship.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. But no, I definitely
anyway,
agree with you and
I'm
appreciate
surpassed
you
by
for
2
going.
minutes before
Thank you.
somebody get on
You
the clock.
usually
My
surpass
bad,
it though.
There
So
you go.
We love it though, Dorian. Them Jews you be dropping
we
is golden.
expect you to surpass it. So just bye.
Bye. So let's go to the topic of the day. The topic of
I
the
was saying
day
we've been talking about
is
Halfway.
bring our community back together. Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself from this conversation because I say it all the time.
Bring it back together.
Yep. I don't know what else y'all want me to do.
Well,
We want to call to action on the not should we, could we, when are we? We're done with that. We want to bring our communities back together. This is a call to action. This is let's put what are the steps.
Well-
Let's not hear the gripes because we all have heard them.
yeah.
We've all heard them. Let's hear solutions.
One of the greatest solutions is food banks. If we can get a list together of food banks that's available for our community, and it's not just black people but communities, right? And it can be in zip codes, you know what I mean, in areas, so we can know where the food banks are. So if there is a family that's going through something, the next thing we will have is maybe food drop-offs for different families, and they can sign up for a delivery for food. Okay. I always been suggestive of this because when I was homeless, I sat in that park and I realized a lot of people get to have problems. Their problems is simple. If a man can't feed his family, but there are food banks, but he don't have no car to get there. Buses at this particular time when I was homeless, buses only ran a particular type of hour. You know what I mean, on particular days. So them even catching the bus and bringing bags or boxes of food was unavailable. So I had a whole plan on how to, not a plan, excuse me. I had a routine that people could follow. Once you learn the food banks, you have food delivery. Once you know the food delivery, you definitely be able to count people for how many children is in the household. In that way, do they have ways to get to school? Are they in school? Do they have tutoring? Can they get to their tutoring? Because I used to pay for 11 years, I paid for tutoring for math, English, and science at Northwest Activity Center. No, I never bragged on it. I never told nobody, but for 11 years, I paid for tutoring for 3 days a week. So, shout out to Mr. Scott over at Northwest Activity Center. He let me get a room for very cheap, and then I worked with 6 teachers, and they did the tutoring for me. Now, if people know the children having problems at home, you definitely believe they're going to have problems in school. So, food, education, tutoring, they all line up together.
Okay.
So those are some of the things that we can start with.
I also think that I've been taking different ways back home just so I can dip in Detroit a little bit and dip on out. And as much as I have my gripe with Detroit, there's still some beautiful, beautiful areas that should not be the only ones. Detroit used to be a beautiful city, and I understand that. I understand what happened. I understand it was by design for it to happen, but we fell for it, and we no longer have to keep falling. So what I've noticed is these gardens, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm going past them, a lot of them are empty.
Yeah.
They're there, but they're empty.
Yeah, because they gotta be attended
to. So, community, let's we can start hooking up with the person who already operates it and ask them, hey, you no longer want to operate it, let me take it over. We also need more. We also need way more gardens than what we have right now, so we can help feed our community our way. As I've heard on this show, and I've heard on other shows, the black dollar, the power of that dollar. The unfortunate part is that dollar does not spend the time that it needs to spend in our community before it goes out.
Yeah.
We need to correct that. And I understand it is words. And once again, we need to put a call to action. There are different things out here for people who want to start these businesses, to get the loans to start the businesses that's going to help the community.
Yeah, and I totally agree. Okay. But the funding need to be known for the grants and stuff.
Well,
correct. I'm gonna start looking them up too.
That people can volunteer. Yeah. This was just sent to me. Chaney's gonna post it, and it's which she's gonna put up in a minute. But I'll just tell you what it is. So it was just sent to me. It was fostering grandparent. Volunteers needed, and it's become a foster grandparent volunteer to be a positive role model and help a child reach their academic goals and assist in the local schools, preschools, Head Starts, learning centers, etc. And you can also, volunteers must commit at least 5 hours a week and live either in Wayne County or St. Clair Shores. So I just sent that to Chaney.
I don't live in either.
Up.
My mailing address is.
She's gonna post that up, but those are also things.
What is it called again?
Is foster grandparent.
Foster.
Volunteers needed. Yeah, it was just sent to me.
Foster grandparents.
But those are also things that you can do in the community to help bring it back. Is volunteer.
Right.
Be a part of something. Yeah. Or nonprofits are always good to do and be a part of. Mentorship. Also, other things too, like being positive role models. I think people need to see that.
It's time for us to get back to caring for our community. You know what I also saw while I was out with Miles this weekend, and I realized, and I told him, I said, when I look at other cultures, I see how they care for their elders.
Most definitely.
I see the concern that they have for their elders.
And the gas.
We used to,
Well, gas is actually going down.
It ain't cheaper than, I ain't seen nothing yet cheaper than Dearborn. And we traveled the city yesterday. Dearborn is the cheapest gas. But
I don't know, I got 403.
We used to care for our elders. We used to care for our grandparents. And now we are so quickly to just send them away and, hey, pay that little money and they gone. The wisdom that we can learn from them is so incredible. And I do understand, because yes, I did have my grandmother in our home, so I understand the strain that it can put on people. But there are businesses out here that are nonprofit that can help. And that's another thing that I see that is different with other cultures and ours.
Yeah, very true.
Well, they also clean up the community. I mean, people litter and don't clean up and tear down brick. I don't understand.
So we need volunteers to start cleaning up some of these neighborhoods. Like I used to. It was only on my mom's block. But I would stop in front of a home and pick up some stuff. Yeah. Because this is where my mother lives.
That's what's
now, I haven't done it in a minute, but I think I'm going to go back to doing it. You have to start somewhere.
Definitely.
Like, and that's where I get tired of people going, well, what? Start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. And trust me, more people who drive by that feel like you, they're going to be, hey, what you doing? Yeah. Oh, well, I get out and do that too. I can help.
Okay. Well, Jay definitely is a great help. She she moves quick too. I would say this though, Brittany, what you're saying, Oh, about dealing with fostering, right?
Chaney had just had it. You talking about the fostering the grandparents?
Yeah. I think we just foster in families. Period.
Just
I think,
in general, yeah. I mean, just the thing.
Help.
Yeah, just help.
Just
but,
help.
I mean, just people aren't even kind to each other. Like,
well, I'll be 55, so y'all definitely can foster my ass come November. Okay.
I'm probably not gonna foster you. They just fostered you this weekend.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Definitely fostered you this weekend.
Wait a minute. I lied. I truly lied. There was another man that helped me. Shout out to Sam. Sam helped me.
Sam, I am. Okay.
Sam, I am.
Shout out to Sam Wellian.
He knew I couldn't lift
Shout out
certain
to
things.
Q.
Q was helping.
Q. Well, he drove. He bought the truck.
I was about to say, what you know?
That still helps.
That still helps.
Listen,
I'm trying to see.
I apologize. I left Q and Sam out. Sam and Q did help. But Chaney and Jay definitely helped.
Okay.
With Tam said if anyone has the info for the help with elderly care, please share. My mother is caregiving my grandmother, and she's having some really tough days. Yeah.
And that's the
definitely. And so anybody who's dealing with caregiving their parents, that is probably the hardest job you ever gonna do, because the theory of life is this: you're once an adult, twice a child.
Yes.
And so
because my grandmother and Paige are the same age right now. Yeah, that's literally our inside joke.
But shout out to people. And as you get older, there's a lot of people, that even hit the age of 60 that's wearing diapers, and they're not wearing.
Well, they wearing them earlier than that now.
And some of them,
people not taking care of themselves either.
Very true. And so having a diaper on is not the easiest thing to do as a man and or a grown ass woman.
It is not.
So
it's very uncomfortable on car rides.
Yeah.
I mean, some women wear diapers monthly.
Yeah.
I can understand.
There's a lot of women I know right now who wear diapers, and they like 56, 55, and it's only because a lot of people just don't take care of their bladder. Their bladder is very important.
But some women is already naturally destroyed because of childbirth.
If they had children, some women do. Yeah. They do tend to.
When you've had as many children as I have been pregnant with sets of twins a lot. So listen, it's the bladder. It's gone. It's gone. Okay.
So Sharisse says she take care of her parents. Sharisse, I'm gonna pray for you. I will put you on my prayers because I understand how strenuous.
It's not. Listen, my mother right now needs to not live by herself, and it's like the only way we're gonna be able to get her out her home, I have to take my mother to court. I don't want to have to take my mother to court.
You got to look at it from her perspective too. Like, she's been taking care of herself for quite some time.
That's
Happy
right.
birthday,
Today,
Q.
that's right.
What up, Q? Happy birthday!
When I call Q, he's like, "Hey man, it's my birthday weekend, man." I said, I'm sorry, but it's today your birthday. He said, no. I said, nigga, I need your truck. You know what I mean? So shout out to
But
Q.
it was his birthday weekend. But what I was going to say is sometimes, too, looking at the parents' perspective, they've been independent. Mm-hmm. So it's very difficult to give up my independence when you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's what she said.
And that's what people do. Like when people are sick, I don't want you to help me. So I think it's just one of those things where we have to give each other grace because it's like, you still want it to be a place where they still have some form of independence.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
It's definitely a delicate balance.
It's a transition.
Well, what I had to do with my mother was she had brain cancer and she was going through her stage of deliriousness, right? Mm-hmm. So I had to give her things to do as if she was still helping me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. My mother couldn't walk. Her legs they were sticks. You know what I mean? And she said, what's today's date? I said, it's October 13th when I say this lady jumped out of the bed. And I was like, Ma. And she just collapsed. My heart was crushed. Because the only reason why she jumped out of the bed because she remembered my birthday. She said, your birthday coming. And I was like, wow. So I've learned that dealing with that day I went to my shout out to Jewel. I went to my producer Jewel and I said, man, I need help, bro. I can't.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I said,
it's a lot.
And so he got his mother to help me out, and his mother came to help me out. Shout out to moms.
Yeah, it's a lot. I care for my grandmother and my grandfather.
She said, go to court. Don't waste much time, please.
The only thing that's stopping it my mother has my great nephews there, and the mother recently is now in jail and is facing a long time, and there's no one willing to take on these two little boys at this very moment in our family. My family, I have a lot of elders in my family. I don't have a lot of young kids. We have a lot of we have more elders than young people.
No, I get it.
And
well, it's not your fault.
My generation, for us, we don't want to take on a 2-year-old and a nonverbal 4-year-old. We just don't want to do that, and unfortunately, my mother is doing it, but she's not all there anymore. So it's just a lot of tough decisions that has to be made.
Those are the things that we talk about community, right? So when I say I believe in solutions, I'm a problem solver. There's things that's dealing with autistic children, to where they will come pick the child up. And you just got to deal with DHS. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's in a program.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about. But even for longer time.
Longer time. Okay.
Yeah. So people just have to really. You got to search. You know what I mean?
I have not started searching because I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to be able to make one certain move, and that was shot down. So now I'm gonna have to start searching because
Rhea, how many pages
it's getting there.
Shout out to Rhea. Mark said my cousin just finished court proceedings to take over his mom's estate because of her age, and he's catching hell from
his mom, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, here's one thing about.
Oh, listen, my mama gonna fight, baby.
One thing about Pam, if you do false documents, they really not gonna know the difference. They gonna allegedly, but they. I'm sorry.
Miles, this
Look at me.
allegedly never be my caretaker.
I'm talking about false documents.
You gonna be getting a phone call like, excuse me, sister, you owe.
I ain't hear what she said, but we go back to her. No, but I'm talking about the documents. I would give my documents to my mom, like, look, mom, this is what's going on. This was how to happen. You know what I mean? You know, the elderly, but
you gonna give her false documents?
Yeah, because she gonna.
So you're basically incriminating yourself on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I just want you to know.
I'm really gonna give my mama false documents. Yep.
Okay, I just want you to know.
Consider my mother been dead since 1989.
Allegedly.
You
don't have no proof.
So I got proof. She's dead.
That his mama gone?
No, the paper.
Oh, I'm like, wait, where we going with this? Is mama gone?
Well, my mama, mama, I love you. You already know. But no, seriously, I just think people who got dementia and stuff like that, you just have to take over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out how bad it is. That's one, because she's still driving, and you know she could still show the court like, hey, I got these two little boys in my house and I'm taking it. You know, it's just little
that she can take to slow things down, but it won't stop it.
Correct.
But it'll slow it down.
Yeah.
Some older people opt out of that and just.
First of all, you got to prove your mother can't do it. If
That's
she's
what
driving,
I was gonna say. That she's gonna have to go through tests and all type of things.
Yeah, and you know, so we're trying to. It's like I said, it's a delicate balance.
Sharisse, just continue to work with her and continue to work on her, because when she gets to the point where she starts to notice that she can't do certain things, she'll probably voluntarily be like, you know what, I don't want to drive no more.
Jay, like, you don't know my mama.
Because with my granddad though, like, he used to be very adamant. Keys could not be out of his sight. He kept them in his pocket.
That's how my grandfather was.
He didn't play about that. And then one day he came to my mom, my grandma, and set the keys on the table. Was like, hey, I think I'm forgetting a little bit on how to go, different places.
Okay.
And he said that, but at first it was, no, I'm good. I could still drive. And they were seeing stuff before it caught up to him.
See, listen, I think my family is a family of defiance. They want to say it's me. It's not just me, because my grandfather, we had to take his keys. He lived 11 or 12 blocks from my mother. and will get lost coming down the street. Okay, but for him, God said that today was just the day to drive. God ain't told you that. You ain't about to keep lying on him. Come on with them keys, brother. Right. He went to Best Buy. He has a beautiful computer, not even a year old. He go to Best Buy for a cord for something completely different, and end up getting a charge card, a big old new computer. Like,
why you say a big old computer?
Because let me tell you, this sucker was humongous, and I'm like, it was crazy. It was the new desktop that had the large. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you, it was crazy, and I'm like, Granddad, what is this? You told me you was having computer problems. This is a whole new computer. He was like, oh yeah, well I went to Best Buy, and the guy told me that I should get a new computer.
I said, upsell you.
My God, he went there for a cord that had nothing to do with that computer. And so I went back to Best Buy, made them cancel the credit card. Like, my family is just defiant, okay? They just defiant. So for my mom, it's going to have to be something with her home. Gotcha. That's going to get her out of her home. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be something that she can't say no to. You know, so it, like I say, it's just a delicate balance, especially with me not having that relationship with her. You know, so
for sure you already treading lightly on.
You know, I have to tell my sister to say stuff. You know, because she's going to say it in a different way, and she can deal with my mother, and it's just a lot.
And another,
I was going to say for bringing our community back together is stop looking at old and young versus each other. And basically saying we need each other and build a bridge between
definitely
the two.
Need each other.
I think there's a lot of disrespect amongst the young people and
you understand this
people. So I think because you are older, we can't dismiss it. And then because you're younger, we can't also dismiss it either. I think it's just a matter of kind of understanding different perspectives and how people see things, but still respecting it at the same time, and letting younger people know, like, younger people need to understand, like, hey, this person has been through it. Like, we've been your age before. So it's a matter of just kind of listening and like, okay, well, maybe I do need, because at some point there was respect and honor for our elders.
Absolutely.
You know, and like, we lost it. And I think we need to figure out how to get back to it. But I think that also has a lot to do with the elder people setting the standard of, you know what I'm saying? Showing, like, respecting themselves and then getting respect, because a lot of the older guys look like the young dudes.
True.
That's true.
And some of them think that they know too. The older dudes think they know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they don't know. And it's like your time has passed. So the time is a little different now. So it's like, okay, well, what is going on?
Hand over the baton, Grandpa.
But it's a respect thing between the two. And I think we both disrespect each other. Like, we disrespect the young people and dismiss them, and then the young people disrespect the old people and dismiss them.
And that's how.
And that's what's happening, and that's what you're seeing. And it's like, well, you old, you don't know. And it's like, but actually, I do know.
I mean, every level down. That goes for the people who's looking at us, because we're their elders. They're looking at us like we don't know nothing. Like, Chaney, you're how old?
I'm 29.
About
29. You have a 17-year-old looking at you like you don't know nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, it sounds crazy. You're like, what? Wait, what? They're looking at you like you don't know nothing.
Or think that you're against them.
Yeah, but see, no, and that's one of the things that I take pride in. And actually, my cousin, I just got promoted to the auntie stage. She was like, well, since we got an age gap, I'm going to just call you auntie. And I took that as an honor.
What's the age gap? How old is she?
12 years.
It's enough of an age gap.
How old is she? How old is he?
14?
Yeah, you auntie.
14? Yeah. So I took that as an honor, and I'm like, you know what? The fact that he saw that, because I'm always the one to be like, he ain't mean it, y'all, or let me just, you know what I'm saying, take him over here. Like, I'm always trying to advocate for the younger person, because I was just there yesterday, and I don't forget
you
that.
were there 20 years ago.
Yesterday, like, I don't forget that, and I feel like so many older adults, they do forget kind of just being young and that they didn't know everything.
I don't think that they forget being young. I think that the responsibilities change.
Yeah.
So they don't have time for games.
And then another thing that the older people have made so many mistakes. We do not want to see the younger people make the same mistakes.
That is true.
I mean, it gets to the point to where yesterday I was on Dad's show and me and Emery got into a little back and forth spat, right? He's like,
don't y'all always?
He said,
he tried to downplay.
I see what type of person you is. I said, what you mean? He said, you just said Melissa didn't influence you. I said, she did not influence me till she passed. Gotcha. You know what I mean? And he didn't get that part. He was like, so she didn't. I said, no.
I understand what he's saying though, because it's like everything that happened when she passed was already happening when she was here.
Wait a minute.
Just couldn't see it.
No,
getting what who's saying, Emery?
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Say what you said and let's see what you like. So finish what was said.
So what I was saying, basically, I was saying that what influenced me about Melissa is how many people she influenced that I had no idea of. So because it's the same thing when I was watching Eddie Murphy thing yesterday, right?
Oh, his lifetime achievement.
Watching his thing, seeing the people that was there, damn, just the people who spoke, the people that was there, white, black, or indifferent, they was there to support him. Right? And so what made me realize what I said about Melissa was Melissa had an influence on people that I did not see till after she passed.
Which makes sense.
I
see what you're saying too.
Yeah.
It's okay.
She basically saying that she was always doing it.
It don't
you
even
just
matter.
Didn't see it.
No.
Go ahead.
No. So,
I got both perspectives.
So
basically, it didn't hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all.
And that's all I said.
That's all you said.
But
I'm so over both of y'all.
Right. But
you see what I did.
Hold on. But also, it was because the influence that was in me, it came through us.
I honestly feel like we shouldn't use the word influence. I think you were inspired.
Yes.
I don't think you were influenced by
because I was up here trying to look for the influence part.
I think that's why y'all both were confused because I don't think he was influenced. I think he was inspired by what she did for other people. It didn't influence him because she had no impact on him and how he moved and what he did.
Yeah, right.
So an influence is having an impact on someone and how they move and how they shake. But being inspired is like, oh wow, that's you know what I'm saying. So y'all use the wrong terminology, which is probably what he didn't understand. I don't really think that you were influenced. I think you were more so inspired and motivated by what she had done.
Definitely, and
not influenced.
That's the best word.
Seems like she gave the people around her the confidence to be great. That's wonderful. Yeah.
So anyway,
and that she did because she saw things in people that other people did not see.
Yeah, and that was a conglomerate effort from the who was around her, me and Nate, evidently.
Bringing it back to the topic, Brittany, when you said that you believe that malls
are coming back,
absolutely.
Listen, there's no reason why we can't be an ownership of one of them.
Well,
there's not a hold on, let me finish, because there's not a reason. There's excuses, but there's not a reason why we could not be a owner of one of those malls. Listen, the excuses, it's a wrap for those. We see where it's landing us. Again, this is a call to action. What can we do to do this? Why couldn't we own one of those malls? I would love, now Northland is not in the city. I know that. I don't know what mall is in the city because I've never been to it, probably.
We don't have none.
There's no malls in the city. They're all on the outskirts.
I'm going to skip my comment then. Go ahead.
There's no malls in the city.
There are none, but I do have a...
Because Eastland wasn't even in the city.
I was going to say Eastland.
was in the out.
That was on the out. That was the Metro Detroit area.
Yeah.
Which most things are in the Metro Detroit area.
Those are the only ones, too.
I do have another solution for children and elderly advocacy for retailers or business owners. I think there should be somebody who's advocating for the elderly and children inside of the businesses. I think 1 or 2 people should be hired for the advocacy of that.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, so it's
advocating for them
make sure
they're being treated properly.
Okay.
That's why I like Walmart greeters. Nice. I love the Walmart greeters.
Thank you very much, Walmart.
Listen, it's a lady who every time you walk in Myers and walk out, she go hello, and I go hello, and I goodbye, and I'm like goodbye to you too. You make sure you have a great shift. And she was like, oh, well, thank you. You're absolutely welcome.
And the people who had disabilities actually worked better and harder. And I had this conversation.
Essentially,
they worked harder and they worked better, and a lot of it was because they were just being kind.
Yes.
And that's why I think a lot of people are just missing just being kind. Like you get so much further just for being a kind person.
Yeah.
And we've missed that.
Because I see. Well.
Absolutely.
And I know Duran is going to say it has so much to do with the president and blah, 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 blah.
I surely
blah,
will.
blah, 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 blah. And I'm not going to say that it doesn't, but I'm saying at the end of the day, we're talking about in our communities.
Yeah, because we don't care about that food.
To one another.
You do have to be kind.
And it costs you nothing.
No, I would see, but I do see why kindness wear thin. Because a kind person, even after a while, get treated like shit.
No, that's if you allow it.
Oh, wait a minute, but
because you ain't kind,
but
you still get treated some type of way.
Because you ain't kind.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Ahead, Brittany,
all I know is she is on fire today, okay? She on fire today.
I'm going to just kick her outside her head.
You get kicked back.
Okay. And she can reach.
Hey, somebody come get her.
I gotta tread lightly. Brick can reach. Because I gotta be like, just wait. I'll just wait till
I seen a clip. I seen a clip on her one of her movies. And I don't know what the movie was. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the movie was, but that little small clip that I saw, I said,
oh, I know what that was.
I looked at the body language, baby. I looked at her face. I looked at what she said. I looked at what she did. I said,
unsuspected. What is it called?
Unrestricted.
Unrestricted.
I don't think
you was looking at a man who had given you a plastic bag.
Oh, that's unrestricted.
And you was like,
just said that.
Yeah.
And girl, the way you listen, that little small clip, little sis, let me tell you something. You ate.
Well, thank you.
It's okay.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did.
You
That's why
ate,
you got the
girl.
clap. You got the clap.
Okay.
You ate.
Listen, that little small part was so freaking believable. I said, I gotta watch this just on that.
Well,
I said, this is what I'm talking about. That's on another story.
People been cussing me out in the comments, but I've been watching it.
Speaking of Dorian
You making your choice.
Dorian said black people aren't kind to each other at all.
Yeah.
That's untrue. That is untrue. But I think that you're talking about the majority, and I still think that's untrue.
When I go down south, I actually feel that they're a lot nicer down south than they are in the north.
Yeah.
I told you Doran was going to say something. He was going to have a rebuttal when it comes to this because I don't think you're kind. But that's another topic.
Dorian is kind. He just used
Dorian ain't never spoke to me outside.
You ain't never seen him outside.
I have seen him outside. Anyway,
she said, "Now why you in my business?"
Okay, don't do that.
But what I'm saying is, just simply being in the neighborhood.
No, I get it. I give you a perfect example.
Just simply being in the neighborhood, we can't even say hello.
I give you a perfect example.
I was watching your house. I seen them people. You know what I'm like?
I went to Dollar General yesterday, and then these young guys.
You should have went to Family Dollar. That's where you messed up at.
Well, listen, young people.
Better prices.
These young people was walking out. They look like gang members, but they was
you judging them.
I was.
I mean, we did.
So I told the general manager, I said, "Oh, you really got to watch them." He's like, "No, man, we got to stick together." But he said, "That's family."
See?
And I was like, I stand corrected.
Protect
You're
that
right.
man.
I said that.
Have you ever spoke to young kids that look like gang members?
Most definitely. Most of my nieces and nephews look like gang members.
Not people that you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because honestly, when I walk in, I see them. They always say, "How you doing, ma'am?" I don't like the ma'am part, but I say,
"Wait,
thank you."
You said, do we speak to people who look like gang makers? No.
Why?
I do.
You said why? Because my grandmother told me if you you dress your part. So if you dress like a gangbanger, and I think that you're a gangbanger, I'm not wrong.
How do they dress?
You're dressing like you want to portray yourself. So I don't want to deal.
You do wear your uniform.
I don't want to deal with gangbangers. So I literally will cross the street. However, if I am walking in somewhere, I'm speaking to everyone.
And I was kind of right there, gangbangers, because they were rappers.
If you come in my way on the street, I might cross the street because you're wearing the uniform clearly that you want me to think that you are.
I will say that the dressing in our community has gotten out of hand.
Because I mean, you run it's damn near 80 degrees outside, and you wearing hoodies. What they call them pushki mask. No, I'm gonna walk across the street.
I think a hoodie in a hood, because I'm a cold body, so in the 80-degree weather, I would wear a hoodie.
But I do think the dressing in our community has gotten out of hand
for men and women.
From the YNs, it's not really nice, and a lot of that has to do with the church. Because the church says, come as you are.
So what y'all be seeing from the YNs?
When you go to a funeral, people don't even dress up anymore.
And that's true. They be wearing jeans, but they dress up.
Coming to church in Crocs.
But Chaney,
that's because their parents allowed that to be their dress up, sweetheart. They was not taught any better.
This is what you have to understand. This is where
go to church in Crocs.
This is where the disrespect comes in at. Mm-hmm. And this is how it's snuck in very quietly, right? Because if you go to the other communities, when they go to church or they go to funerals, they're not wearing that, and they're not allowed to.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing and it's an honor thing, and how you dress is how you get addressed. So our children, again, in our community, are the ones that's getting shot by the police.
Yeah,
they getting beat up, they getting cut, they're going to jail, they're being murdered, really, just because Trayvon Martin had on a hoodie.
Yeah, right, with some Skittles.
Was getting some Skittles.
Yeah,
but because he looked like a particular something. He was attacked and murdered. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So for y'all to
they don't even come to job.
They don't even come to jobs dressed. So what I'm saying is for it to be pushed back, for it to be pushed back with the younger people, and I'm telling you how you're being portrayed and viewed. That's the issue there, and that's why I'm saying we need to bridge the gap, because there's nothing wrong with you wearing your hoodie, but there's a time and a place for everything. And our community has gotten so far from that to the point where these kids wake up in the morning and they look like they took no shower, no bath.
They coming out with pajama pants. I just don't understand.
I mean,
we gotta put it back together.
You looking dirty. You look like you ain't washed your butt. You got a mismatched.
I need you women to come out your bonnets. Come out your bonnets when you come outside.
But my point is, you're pushing back on something that we've already seen that is destroying people. So my thing is
wardrobe
alone.
Your appearance.
Your appearance alone. So how you dress is how you will be addressed. So you can't look for somebody to respect you and show you respect when you looking like you ain't washed your face and you still got crust in your eyes.
And if you come out looking like you just rolled out of bed and what you went to sleep in, and you out in these streets, what am my perception now? My perception is based off of what you look like.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. You look like this. You could be a damn doctor. I don't care.
And that's
the way you look
point
is my perception.
And I understand your ideology. How you look is how you get addressed. But what I'm saying is behind that person, it could be that doctor.
But how would I know if you don't carry yourself as such?
And as the elders used to say, you dress like a whore, you're gonna be treated like a whore.
Dressed like one.
And fuck all this. I should be able to wear what I want to wear. Yeah. You absolutely should. But understand, when you put that on, you're going to be addressed a certain way.
And what you fail to realize is that it's a natural psyche. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see something off, you like, you automatically do that. Like, it's time to act like you being creative.
It's time for us judgment on it. It's time for us to get back to how we were without the secrets, right? Because a lot of people say that to me. Well, they back in the day, daddy was touching on that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about that. And I can't stand when we say it's time to go back to how we were. People want to then bring up the egregious acts. That's not what we're talking about. We walked outside with pride.
First of all, who is St. Regis?
Miles.
Wait, what?
We walked outside.
Miles can't ever just stay serious.
with pride. We walked outside with pride. We walked with pride, and we talked with pride.
Speaking of pride, this is Pride Month. Pride Month actually started
And if you
today.
put that black skin on, I'm a criminal.
Ooh, living
in an all-white community, and it don't matter here what you look like. If you put that black skin on, I'm a criminal and more.
Damn.
Well, we understand what we look like in white communities, but we can't do anything about that before we fix ours. We got to fix our community first. So we're talking about what we look like to each other. The men that's stepping up to the women with the bonnets on their head, have some self-respect.
Well, can
I said what I said.
I'm about to just give
The
you.
men got bonnets?
Yes, they do. They do.
Protect
I'm
our dreads.
I'm just about to give you an example right now. Women respect the men more who look a certain way,
I
carry
agree,
themselves
Marketing.
a certain way. They
agree.
automatically demand and command respect,
Yeah.
and they talk to them differently versus they gonna talk to another dude who look like a child.
Yeah, very true.
That's true.
I agree.
And it's another thing too. It's also in public. I've seen this happen. I've been in places where a dude might be dressed a certain way and get overlooked. He's a grown man, but he get overlooked because you look like a kid, so they're not gonna talk to you. I've actually seen this happen.
Got you.
It could be a thing.
And I get it all the time.
And I agree more so not, but
I get it all the time.
We're not saying that back in the day. We're not saying that the back in the day thought process and all that did not have flaws. That's not what we're saying.
No, not at all.
But what we are saying is we was way closer then, though, than what we are now
to each other.
And
as a community.
I'm not saying you gotta.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you
Let's-
gotta put a suit on every single day. But what
Let's
I am
bring some
saying
stuff
is
back.
Put some clothes on.
Yeah. And make
That's all
sure,
I'm saying.
and make
You
sure
ain't
they
gotta
fit.
be. Yeah, and make sure they fit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you gotta be suited and booted everywhere you go. But what I'm saying is,
Just
you
have
need
some
to
pride in
have
how you
some
look.
pride and some respect in how you look.
Yeah.
And especially our men, because the kids are watching our men.
And I was taught if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready.
And the women, they're watching.
The women's.
Like whether you recognize it or not, somebody's watching you.
Yes.
Got you.
Absolutely.
So as a man gets older, you think it'll be appropriate for him to move maybe towards
As he get older, he should change.
away from t-shirts to maybe more polo button up.
Sure.
Having some
I'm just
type
saying
of
when you get
standard
grown,
to
you're supposed
yourself.
to put away childish things. That's man and or
That's
woman.
in women. I mean, like it's a life thing. So if you
Yeah.
not changing mentally, something's
For sure.
off.
And I get that. I feel like we should all be changing, but I feel like the people that we be thinking that dress younger is just them having like
I got one
a
for y'all.
certain swag or a certain style to
But
themselves that
Chaney,
may
hold on.
not
because it's
be.
a time and a place where you
Chaney,
can.
on the corner of Livernois and Davison yesterday, it was a bunch of kids selling water and stuff like that to raise money, right?
Yeah, was it the cheerleaders?
Yes. It's a football
And they
team.
didn't have
It was men out there
and they had the
and it was women out there.
and they had the
No,
Right.
they were
Okay.
all dressed differently. They were
Okay.
all dressed differently. However, you have little boys out here. You have men out here. You have little girls out here, and you have grown women out here. But one grown woman, she had something on that showed the bottom of her cheeks
A grown woman?
Yeah.
Now, see, that should have
around
been
these
at
little
home.
boys, around these grown men. And I told Miles, I said, that boils me. It does. If I don't dress this way around my son, how dare you? Right? That's number one. And then when your child is at school and then you are being called a whatever, now
Miles, please.
now they got to defend you because you didn't know how to dress appropriately around children. These are the simple things that I'm talking about. You don't even know how to. You go pick up your baby at school, and everything is the shaking and the baking and the showing.
Yeah.
Come. Where is
Yeah,
our,
no, I agree with that.
bring
Because you should
back
have
the
undergarments.
pride.
You should definitely have
Yeah.
respect for the children.
Yeah.
It's
No,
certain
I
things
agree with that. Now, when
I
stuff
agree
is
with that.
looking crazy and off and stuff is not put together right in the proper undergarments and I don't know, I agree with that wholeheartedly. But I'm a little lenient when it comes to maybe being able to express in one style. I don't feel like a style should have to have an age limit per se.
Again,
if it's done in good taste.
It depends on where you are. Because some of these people...
You tell me a 70-year-old woman could come in here dressed like Pippi Longstocking?
Oh, I don't know who Pippi is. What she dressed like?
Okay, how about Cyndi Lauper?
She don't know who she is either.
What she do? What she? Whoa. Well, for me, it's personally this woman.
Else.
She's an older woman, and she still gets on Facebook, and she's married, and she gets on Facebook. She's a
women out
yes,
here.
and they will wear the shorts dresses because they body permits it.
No.
They can still wear heels.
About that. She's talking about in different venues and different settings.
Like,
that's what she's talking about.
You don't even know how to dress for where you going.
That's what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
no, that I can agree with.
Like, if you want to a funeral, you shouldn't be in no Daisy Dukes.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
No matter how hot it is.
You going to a red carpet event, it's a red carpet event.
Yeah, no,
that's what she's
that means black tie
that's
affair.
What we're talking about. We're not talking about
like the etiquette
is
just obliviated.
Some people do be taking it too far.
Well,
it's what?
Well, that's how I feel about prom.
With the undergarment?
Like, how I feel about prom with the gym shoes.
Oh,
I just feel like that. And then, you know where that came from?
Where?
The basketball players.
Okay, because for me, that's one of them things where it's just a style thing to me.
No, it came from the basketball players.
I like it. I think
of
it's different
because it's young for you.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Certain stuff,
but it has taken away
into me
from what it was really supposed to be about. But again, it came from the basketball players.
Yeah, and that's
because of how they were going to the ESPY Awards.
Yeah, and they were looking
a lot of reasons. But that's why they're bringing dress codes back and doing a lot of different things. And, and they had those in play because it created order.
Yeah,
and nothing's wrong with a good dress
because
shoe.
it's an etiquette. It's a certain way that you dress for certain events.
And I think that was just my only difference in like for me wearing a gym shoe instead of a dress shoe is just a preference of style. It's not like the suit wasn't ironed, the suit is tacky and big and falling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if he was going to an interview or a something that's on TV, or if he was going to a funeral, the dress shoes or the gym shoes, depending on your style, will be appropriate. Now I get y'all like when y'all just completely out here crazy.
If someone passes in my family, it definitely is going to look different.
Yeah.
It's a dress code.
You know what I'm saying?
And
like
you would not be allowed
you're going to come in here and you're going to dress as if you were taught how to dress for a funeral.
When I get married, it's going to be a
wedding.
dress code.
Thank you. You're not coming in here with no blue jeans on.
If you come in here like that, you will be removed at the door. Get out. No jeans, no gym shoes. No jeans, no gym shoes.
Okay.
Sandals will be okay with mine because it will be on the beach. So
like
sandals would definitely be okay with mine.
Don't come up in here looking a hot mess in my wedding.
Get you some linen fabric.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's still an appropriate way that you're gonna walk on that sand.
The sad part is that I have to even put that there's a dress code.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's really sad.
I can tell you, I want to do that, but he will not. He is not going to allow me to put that. But I want to put that so bad.
People that be in the pictures that's gone. Yeah,
I can rest assured you, it would be a dress code, and nobody's going to be surprised that I said it.
Like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings that the photographer is not taking pictures of their table. Like, well, you the one who sat over here with them. You want to get some pictures. You might want to move.
And I'm gonna put on their invitation. Security is gonna be highly, really enforced.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a security guard at our table. Yeah, we got security at our suit on some real,
When you said bring back our community, you gotta bring back our community. You gotta have a standard.
Absolutely, their attire for the majority is questionable for sure. Shan, mostly.
You definitely need a standard for the children and the elderly.
You have to have a standard. You have to have a standard. That is part of bringing things back.
Yeah,
Miles, you come in there wearing some gym shoes, you will not be allowed into my.
And you know,
I'm so serious.
And these are the small things. Like, hey, if you have a way to bring the community back together, give us a call.
Yeah, give us a call 810-560-0658.
I'm not playing, Miles. If you come up in there looking the best, you will be turned away.
And you ain't gonna know?
Oh yes, I will. Because I have security.
Because that's
You want security at your wedding?
She gonna have one at every table, and they gonna have the walkie-talkie that's gonna be hooked up to her
why you need
room
security.
while she getting ready.
I am having security.
You know what? Screw you.
It's going to be a reinforced dress code.
Okay.
Try me.
As long as we got other colors other than white.
I wish I could hire Brittany as the coordinator right now so she can let him know it will be a dress code.
Brittany,
you will not
wedding to
get
me
away
gonna
with
look
it.
like, you remember on the Diary of a Mad Black Woman when they opened up the thing?
Oh.
And the people was hanging from the ceiling and the pianos, and it's like,
And she like, yes, come in.
It's gonna be so far from that.
Rich Auntie gonna have a funeral.
no, but I do feel like whatever
Her
it is
wedding
gonna
gonna
be
be
nice.
Definitely won't be a funeral. It'll be a great, good, classy fun.
And you know, for the people who are opening up them gardens,
reception.
they are giving. Wayne County is giving. It's either one. Yeah, it's Wayne County. Detroit is giving funds towards you opening up community gardens.
Oh yeah, but that's why the gardens need to have a direct connection with the food bank.
Yeah,
like I try to tell people, all this could work together. And again, we need to have advocators instead of connectors. The advocators will say this is the direction we're going, and that be it. It won't be I don't like her, I don't like him. You know what I mean? Damn that. Hey, Mr. Jackson, your garden.
Find somebody to do like it.
I was gonna say, well,
your food will be going to a food bank A.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Find somebody to do like it.
yeah. No, I'm gonna say it. No,
Like,
because
I am
everybody
ready.
shouldn't be working with each other. So, like Britt said, find people that you can work well with and build and grow together.
I'm not saying it in the sense that everybody's gonna be well together, because
Right.
I think that's unrealistic to think that you're gonna like everybody.
But I don't think that you can grow a garden with people you can't grow with.
I'm talking about for an advocate.
No, we talking about for advocates. So
I'm talking about for an advocate. Like if people don't like an advocate, then find another advocate.
Yeah, they can do
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying because you gonna work with people you don't like.
And I can work well with anyone. I understand what I do in the parking lot is me and that person's business, but I can work with anyone.
Well, I mean, you have to work with people you don't like all the time.
That's true, Sean.
And a lot of times people that so-so that don't like so-so, it's strictly because most people.
What is he talking about?
That's how he wrote it.
Wait,
No, but you know he means
I'm
so and so don't
that's the
like so
problem.
and so.
Oh, that's right. So and so don't like so and so. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I'm not a person. I'm not
Thank you, Sean.
here. I'm not here to like you. I am here
There
to
you
love
go.
you, but I'm not here to like you.
And that's the problem. Like in the music
Thanks,
business,
Sean.
some people. Shout out to DJ. No, he ain't even DJ. Shout out to Helliver, the producer. I reached out to him today.
Well, that's the same in the movie business.
Yeah.
They don't like certain people, so they don't want to work with certain people.
Yeah, but
That's just foolish.
that's a problem. Like Denzel said, I didn't come to work for you to like me.
Okay.
I came to work to finish a job.
Well, there's definitely people that he said he worked with that he didn't want to work with again,
Yeah.
but he worked with them. But that's because the money probably was right.
I mean, the
I
money.
tell you, they come with that right money.
Well, if that's on the floor, yeah. But some people don't even be coming with that.
Well,
and
you know what
still
they
be
do?
wanting you.
No, but what happens is and I know because I'll be watching the interviews. What they do is they'll ask to make sure that they're not in the same presence with that person, and make sure that they're not on set at the same time. And I mean, so I feel like if you work like that, I will get it done. I don't have to be on the same stage as you. That's fine.
It was a whole.
But we could be in the same movie.
Chaney. It was a whole group to travel for 30 years. Run DMC.
Well, the OJs.
Yeah, and the OJs
did it too.
Yeah, Run DMC didn't even travel together. Like they best believe they didn't sit next to each other on the airplane. But when they get on that stage, you'll think they're the best of friends.
And never even knew that until their stuff came out.
Salt and Pepper did the same thing.
At towards the end.
Maybe I gotta grow to that.
It's actually Spinderella.
You know why? Because if the cause that you're working for or on means that much to you, you don't care. As long as everybody mindset is on the same thing, is to make this or that a success. I don't care how your personality and mine may not jish together, but we're here for the common goal. Let's make the common goal happen.
Jeez.
Now, after the common goal, again, once we done with that project, who knows? You might be invited to the park lot, depending on how badly you piss me off.
You see,
But,
I'm looking at the
you know,
longevity of not only the project, but just the two people.
You know, I mean, hey, that's what the parking lot is for. I just don't understand why. Listen, even back in the day, Even back in the day, we ain't like everybody. But guess what we did? I can respect you on this job. However,
they had drama
it's
for
an
a
alley,
while.
and we can step back here. And we can handle our business like grown people. And when we walk in this building, it's a different set of business that now we have to handle.
I think New Edition had too many egos. I think that was their biggest problem. They had a lot of ego.
Their main ego was Bobby Brown, and that's somebody because somebody whispered in his ear.
And Ralph.
Yeah, not till later. Ralph then come.
Ralph was later.
I think all of New Edition had ego problems.
Of course, because they start saying who was better, who didn't show up to practice.
But where did that come from?
The Temptations. No, it came in for them.
It came from the people.
Too, and it comes from us too, because we always putting each other. Well, LeBron better than Kobe. Kobe. It's like both of them are.
Yeah, I'm like, it was the people,
and they all did different things. Like we do it to each other
all the time. Hey y'all, listen. This has been great. This is a good topic. Shout out to Chaney. She's back producing, giving us great topics and everything.
Shout out to Miss J. Sharisse.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't. You know what I believe in. I'm sorry.
I just think it's time. It's time for a call to action. We know the whys. Yeah. we know the answers to our questions. Now, what are we ready to do about it?
I'm with you. On that note, y'all, don't forget we here every week, every day during the week, Monday through Friday, 9:15 to 11 something, whatever. Chaney give me the fingers and she started doing. And when she started doing gang signs, that's what Chaney in the gang.
It looked like horrible rain was about to come down.
In case y'all just don't know, we just walked into the Miles Dixon roast. Listen, we're about to get out of here. Thank y'all for joining us, Dorian, Mark, Sean,
Calvin,
everybody.
Shout out to Jay-Z, because
Nadelia,
when he came back with that, I don't know
Sharisse.
what to tell y'all.
Yeah, Jay-Z shut down on Facebook. I mean, he was on the
I just had
the best that man ever looked.
When he shut down Facebook, when that happened,
Yesterday.
my Facebook was up. It was working.
No, ain't somebody not working.
He said he shut it down. Was like, why would he shut it down?
That man ever looked in his entire life.
Actually, that's not true.
He was all
when was it?
I got it.
He went on none of mine.
Like the one
Girl, he was. You just
I gotta see that.
I scrolled it last night.
All right, we gotta go. Get up out here.
He went on mine.
Trust me, Jay-Z was on your
He definitely was on there.
Definitely.
Okay, y'all enjoy the weather. It's gonna be nice this week. So it's gonna be shining. So yeah, we will be back here tomorrow. And happy birthday to Rise Grind Morning Show. Podcasting.
Yes.
It's
birthday celebration coming.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
Rise and grind. Morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause you